So I'm in the Luxor airport after spending 3 days in Luxor, going back to Cairo for a couple of days before I head back to Tel Aviv on Monday. And I stay at relatively cheap places that most people don't stay at unless they're in their 20s, which is hostels. Um, you get what you pay for, and when you're on a budget, kind of like I am, you will sleep with creatures and bathe in conditions you're not used to. But actually, in Africa, you do that anyway. Um, but the one thing that I really enjoy about the hostel environment, not hostile, a hostile environment, is the community, because I've met people in Cairo that actually made it to the same hostel in Luxor. And but I've also met some rather interesting characters. I met a woman from Georgia. She's toothpick thin, and she's been living in Luxor for 11 years. And it was an interesting story as to how she got there and the things that got her there and her life and such. Kind of sad. I also met a gentleman named Dave from the UK. He also has had quite a life. We have spent most afternoons or evenings in the front of the hostel in a couple of chairs, drinking tea and talking about his life escapades, which has been a little bit more than I'd care to know about most people, but he's a pleasant conversationalist. He smokes like everybody else in this country. It's amazing. Women don't smoke. But men, like at the age of 10, start smoking, and they're out in the street and everybody smokes. It's like they don't have anything else to do. But Dave and I had some pleasant conversations, and me and the gospel and the truth of Christ came up, and religion, and he had studied Judaism, and he likes the structure and the routine and the of Judaism, and but he denies that there's any type of resurrection, and that life is life. And if you listen to his escapade stories, you would understand that is the life he has led, that this is my one chance, and I want to do whatever I want to do, and I'm going to do it with whoever. And been some interesting stories, but it's just sad, because what I've tried to convey to him is that he is indeed existing and not really living, and that activity that he has participated in has been to fulfill that lonesome part of his heart. And he told me, which breaks my heart, he said, "I've really enjoyed our conversation because no one ever talks to me." He's 77. And I thought, those are the saddest things I've ever heard, that you know that you're just existing and that no one ever talks to you, which is why he seeks out the life that he does. Drinking his beer from a teacup, smoking his cigarettes, sitting in the front of the hostel and waiting for his pension to come in. Those are the cases that break my heart, and there were two, him and the woman from Georgia, But I tried to leave them. Left a little while ago, gave Dave a really big hug, and wished him the best. And all I can do is pray that the Lord will open his eyes. And anyhow, I just wanted to share a few things of what I've been doing and who I've met. So I'll talk again soon.